So from here, guys, just make sure everyone's in their seatbelts on.
We were about an hour and a half from Tavarua by plane. It's the first time a plane has ever landed here at the island. Come up to have a look at the giant clam facilities up here. And we're planning to take 500 of those back today with us to Tavarua to put them in small tanks on the island. I think we're taking one giant clam that's about maybe 3.5 feet long.
There's a decline in clams in Fiji. There was a lot of business trade on giant clam, shipping over to Asian countries.
Cyclone Winston had devastated the entire facility, and the fact that they've, with so little, have accomplished so much is just amazing. Very surprised about how sensitive they are, and we could see the clams reacting to our voices and just the sensitivities of everybody being around. They know the famous Kelly Slaters here, and they're already changed color. They're might be more intuitive than we think.
It's actually been inspiring just to see how passionate they are about getting the numbers back and reintroducing the clams to the wild and taking them over to Tavarua.
You're gonna see some clams.
They're so big, they create almost like an ecosystem around them. You know, they have all the fish and the coral growing off of them, and it's pretty amazing that those things just sit there and they just get bigger and bigger over 100 years.
Pretty spectacular creatures. I think something that's that old, you just got to have a lot of respect for it.
It's pretty incredible that we looked at the little miniature ones, and here on the ocean floor, these things are giant. It's insane that they've been wiped out.
Tanaka.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. The reason why we picked Tavarua, the reef is really healthy and the current is really quite it's good. And they have a good management plan on regarding for our ecosystem.
Anytime you come to Tavarua, they do like a song and a blessing for a new baby that comes to the island. And today we brought 500 babies, baby giant clams. They wanted to celebrate in the same way they would if somebody brought their new baby here for the first time. That's part of the life here, you know. The reef is part of the family and everything that happens here.
The clams are already starting to open, which is amazing that it was happening so fast. This is the clam from Makongai Island, so that the clam that's here has a partner to spawn with. And the male out there is Seymour. So Seymour is a girlfriend. Kelly already named this one Baker. We're gonna go get her in the water as soon as possible. When we brought the clam and set it next to the other one, and the other clam completely changed color instantaneously. That was really something to see. It's the fisheries department and the government of Fiji that made this all possible. We're just assisting them in what they're trying to do, and that is to take an endangered species and be able to reseed it. And I think they've been quite successful so far, and we hope to add to that success.
And hopefully in 30 years, we'll have 500 or more giant clams around the island that are, 300 to 500 pounds and growing, and they live for up to 100 years. They definitely outlive us.